Law enforcement may soon have to identify themselves more clearly, and Denver is working on more affordable housing. Here's what happened this week on The Gavel, your weekly Denver City Council wrap-up. On Monday, a pair of bills that will help increase transparency within city agencies moved forward. A bill that would ban face coverings passed first reading. All law enforcement officers at the federal and local level would not be able to wear masks to hide their identity, with exceptions like cold weather or medical masks. There were a few changes before heading to council.
So some of those changes included removing the 25-foot requirement, additionally removing the penalty for impersonating an officer, which we heard some concerns about, and then clarifying some language about the culpability. And so just wanted to name those things, and I believe that these changes have been acceptable to my council colleagues as well as the administration.
Another bill had its first reading and would require more financial reporting to council members. There would be quarterly reports on how different agencies are spending their money and an update on the city's general fund. It will help city officials meet their financial goals and help to address any funding issues as they're happening. Both bills will face a final vote next week. Denver is continuing its mission for housing affordability. On Tuesday, the Community Planning Committee heard an update on the Expanding Housing Affordability Program, which requires developments with 10 or more units to include affordable housing in its plan. Smaller builds and commercial construction also have to pay a linkage fee, which goes to a fund supporting housing.
So since 2022, this is through 2025, there were 21 investments that Host made totaling over $48 million and resulting in over 1,000 affordable units. And this is a list of those projects all across the city.
From 2022 to 2024, over 4,700 income-restricted units have been built through the program. There are some high-impact developments in progress totaling almost 19,000 units. 10 to 18% of those will become restricted depending on the project. There are also over 200 units in review or construction. Members of the Health and Safety Committee got an update on the Residential Health Program on Wednesday. It's responsible for investigating health complaints in homes like drug contamination or hoarding. They'll also inspect shelters and multi-unit properties. It can fine a property owner, go to court, or place a lien on a building if the health issue isn't resolved. Last year, the city collected about $415,000 from fines. The Department of Public Health has been working on stronger enforcement methods as well as tenant protection and reporting guidelines. You can see every property in violation of health laws on the website. There will be more proactive property inspections, and repeat offenders could lose their rental license. DDPHE is also working with the city attorney's office to more efficiently cite out-of-state property owners.
The goal isn't just to see fines go up every year, right? The goal is to see that there's a message that gets across about things that are not acceptable in Denver. In Denver, if you are going to offer a space for somebody to rent, you need to be accountable for maintaining that space in a habitable and safe condition.
You can find links to City Council meetings, schedules, agendas, events, and news at denvergov.org/citycouncil. Denver City Council meets every Monday at 3:30 at the City and County Building Council Chambers, or tune in live on Denver 8 or Zoom. Be sure to follow us on X, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for Denver news, events, and information.